There, it's live. Hello, friends and fans of Rock and Roll Love Palace. Excuse me. Today's been a long, long day. I've been, I did get a little shut eye. I had been going since 2:30 this morning. Went and went to a clinic. Yeah, I'll just leave it in standard tuning. And after that rigmarole, got back here. They had back here to the house and had to run, about 25 miles to do physical therapy for my back and leg. You know, today has been the first day I have have walked a long distance without using a cane. I couldn't believe it. I'm tripping the fuck right on out, but uh, I've been in pain for 2 months, 2.5 months, and it just didn't let up. I mean, last couple of days it seems to have. So I don't know. They gave me these. They showed me the exercises they want me to do uh, to uh, to try to bring everything back in my back to where it's supposed to be. And so I'm hoping, because I don't want to use a cane the rest of my days. If I was like 80 years old, I can more accept it. But I'm only 60. I don't feel old. I feel a little more tired than I used to, but not you know used up. But this old world, people, crazy, crazy things going on. I sure hope and I pray that people will settle down. I'm I just hate to see it. I really do. Well, right on. Okay, now I'm half-ass ready. I had to go to Open G tuning. Can I remember what I was going to do? Yes, I do. My cat was distracted me. I'm sorry. Forgive me. What are you doing, Thumper? I'm surprised you didn't come over here and want to be an internet cat. Come here and show yourself. Come here. Come here. Ah! Come here, baby. Come over here. Get on camera. Well, that just don't sound right. I'm still kind of new to OpenG playing. I don't know about that one. Nope, I'm not even. I was gonna go somewhere with that. Maybe I'll do the reverse. I was going to go somewhere else with that, but it didn't happen that way. Excuse me just a second. I'm trying to adjust something. Oh, I was trying to see, because see, chat doesn't show unless I hit the chat, but chat little icon. Hello, whoever you were just were, it said hello, and everybody else. Let's see. No. That's not what I wanted to do. What chord did I start with? Oh, yeah. Let's try A. Damn it. No. Boy, I hope I can remember that so I can put it on my main channel. Well, actually, what happens a lot of times is after the live show, it takes like 24 hours to process for some reason, and I just have them on my main channel. But you know, why would you want to go back and watch something for like an hour of this shit? I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't think it's all that great myself. But that's just my. It's hard for me to be objective, you know, about my plan and a lot of other things for that matter. No, that was my lousy attempt at Jimmy Page. uh, oh, I got cotton mouth. Oh, excuse me. I'll get going here. Oh, okay. Let me see if that would make it stay up in case someone hollers and cusses at me. No. Figures. Oh well. Ah. And I forgot where I was going with that. Good God, I'm going senile. Either that or I'm starting trying to channel Corey Feldman. I don't know. It's one of the two. Both aspects are scary. I'm still trying to warm up. That's one thing I notice as I'm getting up because I'm 60 is that I really should warm up before I even come live because I sound like shit. At least I think I do. But that's part of the perfection thing that I try to overlook when I play because everybody screws up. I don't care. They just strive so hard to be perfect in playing music. buzz in them strings. It's either me or I think it's the guitar myself. Because a lot of people consider a Yamaha as just a low, cheap guitar. No, it's not a Martin or a Sigma or anything like that. But or even I think Alvarez's are pretty good. You know, I haven't played one in years, but they used to be pretty good. But this little Yamaha 335 right here, I like it. It forces me really to try to play better. Try to, sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't. Yeah. Excuse me, I had to take a vape. It's either that or stop and go smoke a cigarette. And I'm battling between vaping and smoking cigarettes. And that's what killed Debbie. That was some lady, this lady I was loved and cared about very deeply who passed away, but from smoking cigarettes. And she did. But she was a chain smoker, man. I mean, she fiend for that shit. Like, she'd go through like two, 3 pack, 2.5 packs a day. You know, and that's a lot of smoking. You know? I know vaping ain't the best thing in the world, but I did it for like 6 years and never had an issue until a hurricane come through here, and I had to end up living in my car for like 2 weeks or a week and a half, and I just broke, man. I did. I'm a pussy, pure pussy right here. I broke and went and got a pack of cigarettes, and that wounded. What year did Beryl come through here in Texas? The year before last. And I've been fighting this shit about smoking ever since, man. Why, hello, Thumbelina. Something popped up. Hello. Man, I can't. It'll pop up if I'm looking at it, and I can't see who says something. I can't pronounce your name. Oh God, forgive me for being so ignorant, and it disappears so fast. Tainata. I'm sorry. I'm not making fun of your name. I didn't mean to mispronounce it. I'm just ignorant. I don't know if I want to stay in open G or not. First, let me get a drink. I'm sorry. Oh, really? Well, thank you. I never really worried, and I really don't worry, but because it's not my life. But uh, I had only like I think it was 143 subscribers, and then I started doing live shows, and the next thing I know, I'm up to 289 subscribers in like 2 weeks. I couldn't believe that. I'm very appreciative to anybody that hears this or sees this. I really need to make a short or a video telling everybody thank you for subscribing, because I miss people. And sometimes it doesn't tell me that people have subscribed. The number will change if I'm paying attention, and but it don't tell me who. Now now it started to, in a way, when it says on there new subscribers or subscribers, so I can see what's, who is what. And by the way, I do subscribe to everybody right back. Just FYI, if you care about such things. No. That's not it either. Shit. I hear it one way here, and it comes out like diarrhea. Or trying to channel Corey Feldman again. I don't know. I watched that thing about him. Or I only seen a few seconds of him playing guitar. And I'm not going to make fun of anybody, because I am not a professional guitar player at all. I suck, man. There are so many people out there way, way better than I could ever hope to be. But, I do what I do just for fun. I have so much fun. It is such a, it's almost a spiritual thing for me, playing guitar. It really is. Or just, I'm not looking for no fame or fortune. I'll screw all that mess. I just want to make some pretty noises, and hopefully somebody somewhere will like it too. Hey, you're back. I couldn't see the name. Excuse me. I remember, if I pronounced it right, Asher or Asher. Oh, was you? Oh, crap. Oh, something popped up. I wish I could leave chat up. I don't know. I'm going to have to pronounce your name as Ted, okay? I can't pronounce all of it. Okay, thank you, Ted. Oh, you think so, Asher? Oh, you're learning to play guitar? hold on. Don't go anywhere, Asher. Whatever you do, don't leave. Stay right where you're at, because I got something I want to show you and anybody else that damn it, excuse me, that's learning to play guitar. Come here. Oh, that's not it. Well, I was going to show you. I thought I had it right there, but I don't. Probably lost in the void of nothingness. But get that book. There's a book called Mel Bay Chord Book, and that's where I started when I was like around 12. Yeah, I think I was 12. Even though I did have a lapse there, like for like 15 years, I didn't play. But Heartbreaking Cocaine. Hey, oh, for real? Well, ma'am, I'm going to tell you right now, playing guitar, it'll keep your ass out of trouble. The worst could happen is I'm an adult, but when I was your age, I made the wrong choice. And the wrong choice was to start smoking pot. I'm not going to condemn you if you do. I'm not going to condemn you if you don't. But I would encourage you to wait for something like that if you decide you want to do it till you're a bit way older. You know, I wish I had. I ended up going down the wrong path. Now, the only thing I do now, I quit everything about 25 years ago. Through the help of good Lord above, watch after my dumb self. I ain't lying about that. I should have been dead. And that ain't no lie, man. I OD'd 18 different times. But it's only been the last 2 years where I started smoking pot again. And that was for pain reasons. Oh, wow. I have a love-hate relationship with cigarettes. I don't know if you was in here when I was talking about I had to live in my car when the Hurricane Beryl come through here where I live. Because I live on the southeast Gulf Coast of Texas. And, well, it was cooler to stay in my car than it was in this house. It was that bad, man. It was terrible. Oh, it sucked. I just hated that shit, man. It was hot. Trying to get muscle cramps right here. So how long have you been playing guitar now? Months? Years? Or a year? Oh, well, hell. So, okay. Years ago, I got taught one. Well, okay, I got you. I got you. Did I have I ever told you the story how I started playing guitar? It's pretty fun. It's kind of cool, you know. Okay, check it out. I was yeah, I was 12. Yeah, it was 1977, and I was hanging out with these older guys, and and they thought it was funny to smoke pot with me, but it didn't affect me. You know, it didn't do nothing to me. I was like, it's a, it's a joke, you know. Well, they were telling me how they had some tickets, an extra ticket to the Kiss concert, and they said, look, man, you come up with $15. That's gonna cover your gas and your ticket. And you can hang with us. And I was like, well, all right. And man, I went without lunches and cut a few yards, just cut a few. And this is back when cutting a yard was like $5, a whack. And and I come up with the money, and I went to this concert. Well, uh, needless to say, uh, that night was the first night I was ever stoned in my life. It affected me, and I decided when it did, because we was way in the nosebleed section of the summit, uh, that I had to get down to the stage, And I was, see, I'm almost 5'11". I probably was like maybe 4 foot, so I was a little old bitty, and I was running between people's legs and all this shit. But I got to the stage, and this is back before they had security like they got now, and I don't remember if someone lifted me or when I grabbed the edge of the stage and lifted myself up. I'm not sure. I think someone lifted me up, gave me a boost. Ace Frehley was doing his solo. He just finished, and he put it in a stand, his guitar, and it blew up, man. I had to be. If I was 40 feet from it, I'd be surprised, But it blew up, and I went, "Whoa! I gotta learn how to play guitar." So that very week, man, I went and cut. I don't know how many, because it was as many yards as I could all the way, because it stays pretty warm down here, and it seemed like that year, as I recall, was kind of warm, and it was all the way up to October, and I was able to get a Les Paul copy with some kind of amp. I don't remember the amp or the name brand of the guitar, but the guitar had all the effects built into it, and a cable, like for like, I think it was like $130. I think that number sticks out in my mind. I didn't know how, but I didn't know how to tune it. I didn't know any chords. People were probably wanting to hang me from the highest tree when they heard me banging on it. But there was this Mexican fella, and he asked if that was me playing guitar, if you want to call it that. And I said, yeah, I've been trying to learn. He said, well, let me show you a few things. And he showed me how to tune it. And he showed me what these are, power chords. And that's what I do. I just, you know, chord everything, or try to. And, I didn't know a G from a D, from an E. Hell, I still don't. What am I talking about? But I remember that dude. I don't remember his name. It slips my mind. Now, when I sing Kiss, now it's not the same Kiss as you see today. Cottonmouth kicking in. Mm. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with Vernon. I'm about 25 miles west of Houston, out in the sticks. And that ain't no shit, man. Was she going to college, you said? Ugh. Ah, see, I'm down here by the coast, by the Gulf. In fact, I'm probably 15 minutes from the coast. Something like that. Yeah. Dangerous place to live in hurricane season. You know what? I'm going to try something. I'm not an accomplished finger picker, but I'm going to try. Hmm. Well, that's rough on my hands. Like I said, I'm not very accomplished at that. So, what kind of music are you into, Asher? I mean, do you prefer electric over acoustic, or are you into hard rock, or do you like Paul Simon? You know, older country. Like, yeah, I hear you. Like, for me, it's like the time period I grew up. Like Conway Twitty, Merle Haggard, Willie Nelson. That's back in the '70s. And man, you know, I got to go to Willie's picnic. Yeah, I did. I didn't get messed up or nothing, but they're sure, man, that place was hot up there in Dallas. I remember that. Hank Jr., yeah, George Jones and George Strait, yeah. Those are some great guys. Yeah, have you ever listened to Hank Sr.? I have to get a little closer so I can read what you're saying because it does pop up only when I'm paying attention. What kind of guitar are you playing now? What is it? Is it an acoustic, an electric, a ukulele? Was it you that's telling me that you play a ukulele? Oh, okay. I guess you gotta forgive me. There's other people when we talk about instruments. I forget who I'm. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you're a totally different person. Okay, yeah. Like I said, there's on here and on TikTok. There's been a couple of people have asked me questions, uh, and we got to talking about guitars, and I get people confused, you know. So it's part of being senile. I don't know what I was gonna do with that, but damn, I don't want to go do that. Yeah, you know, I've been having trouble with my back. I got a bulging disc in my between my L4 and L5, and I've been having trouble walking, hurting like you would like sin. Oh my lord! Oh my god! And I don't. I'm allergic to opiates, so I won't take them, even if they prescribe them to me. But they acted like that's what I was fainting for, and I was trying to tell them, no, I don't want any opiates. That shit'll kill me. Have you ever experimented with any alternative tunings out of curiosity? If you haven't, like right now, I'm in open G. Whole different world, man. A lot of the chords that I know don't work. Yeah, well, look up uh, how to tune, or just if you're interested, and try it. And some of the stuff that you know, try to apply it to that. You have to play things a little bit different. You know, not everything, but there are a lot of things. You know, and it's a like Keith. That's where I got the idea from was Keith Richards, uh, and I've known about it for years. I just never did it. You know, I just stayed in fifth fret standard tuning. G flat, A is where we want to be at. D, G, B. Oh no, it needs to go up. D flat. Will we make it without breaking? Yes, we did. Do I ever go hunting? Um, it's been man, it has to be a 30 something years since I've been hunting. I do own an AR, you know. I want to keep that in case there's all these crazy stuff going on. I don't think it happens so much here. It is pretty much a redneck town. but you never know, because it's an industrial town. What I mean by that, there's industrial oil refineries. Exxon is the big one where I live, and I mean that I'd be like, you know, I'm not sure if it's safe being around that, or maybe no one wants to blow it up because maybe they could use it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. It can go kind of either way on that, but. Bearcat, am I have to give you some medicine because you're sneezing and carrying on, or is it just dust? Hmm? Hmm? Yes, I'm talking to you, silly. You're looking at me like, who are you to speak to me in such a tongue and threaten to give me medicine? She looked back at me when I said that. Yeah, I am back in. Yeah, I thought I'd gone that way. Oh, my hand itch. Let me warm back up to this. Asher, if you're still in here, did you ever listen to any Roy Clark before? That man, my lord, I wish I had a 16th of his talent. Poor soul, he's passed away now, but that man, he can play guitar. He's kind of reminds me of there's a fellow these days called Billy Strings, and he used to play heavy metal when he was a kid. Who, Roy Clark? Look him up here on YouTube, and particularly Malaguena, him playing that, for example, along with Glenn Campbell. He's another excellent musician. I mean, just he was a session musician. Well, hello, Bear. I'm glad you decided to get on camera. Yes. Now, why are you sneezing and carrying on, huh? I'm gonna have to give her some. I got some animal antibiotics I can always in a syringe. Oh yeah, her little eyes watery. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give you some medicine, baby. I know you won't like it. You want to say hi to everybody? Say hi, Sam. Say hi. My name's Bearcat. Uh, uh, don't you sneeze in my face. Don't you sneeze in my face. No. No. I wonder. Yeah. That's about the extent of my Spanish guitar. But yeah, that Roy Clark and uh, and Glenn Campbell. More Roy Clark for me. I grew up watching that old program called Hee Haw, and that's where I got exposed to him at. But I didn't ever pay attention to him until I got older, and realized what a great guitar player that guy was. Man, he could pick. I wish I could pick like that. I wish I could find my friend Derek Corrimer. Corrimer. Um, Now that guy, he's just an awesome guitar player. I bow before him. I miss my friend Derek. I don't know what happened to him. I heard his mama passed away. But I don't know what happened to him. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna shut it down, kids. For right now, there's something I need to go do, and I can just leave it on. It won't take me but about 10 minutes, but if y'all want to hang out, yeah, I know there were several people in here all of a sudden, and there's not. Oh, you okay, Asher? You're gone. I don't know who's in here now, but you yourself, and whoever it is who's in here, you can stay if you wish. I'm gonna go and smoke a cigarette, to be honest. So I'll be back. Take this with me. Oh, I ain't gonna miss that old cane. No, I'm not, Bear, but I better put something on my bald, sexy head. anybody to be in here. I'm going to shut this down.